Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show. Fernando.
Welcome to the show.
What is the one thing about car audio that seems to be the new norm?
Updates?
That's right. Updates. Updates, updates, updates. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're okay. Today, we're going to talk about a good one. Stay tuned. This is the Kenwood Exelon DNX 996XR, the premium model radio that Kenwood came out with this year. It also has a little brother, which is the 9906. Same radio, no GPS. One of the things that made these two radios special is that they have wireless CarPlay. For Kenwood, this was a big deal because in order to have wireless CarPlay, you had to have a feature built into your radio called VSS. Or Vehicle Speed Sense. Their radios didn't have that, so that immediately put them a year behind everyone else. They had to go back and redesign the whole unit to add in this one little feature in order to do wireless. Fast forward to today. When you go to install one of these radios, the car that you're putting it in has to have the capability of sending this feature to the radio in order for it to read. The reason why they have this is it tells the GPS system in the radio how fast it's going down the road. It just makes the accuracy of it much better. This has created some problems for us because not every car we're putting it in has VSS. Not every car we're putting in is using a smart harness that has the capability of decoding the information. It was the same problem we ran into in the early 2000s when we started putting in navigation systems, is that we needed this VSS and it was ridiculous. Enough of the history lesson. Today, Kenwood announced new software that improves the performance of the radio, thus not requiring VSS anymore. You can still hook it up and you'll get pinpoint accuracy. However, it is good enough now to where you don't need it. Now, how do you get this? Well, you have to do a software update, which brings us to the point of the video. We're going to show you how to update your Kenwood radio. To do this, we're going to need a Windows laptop. So let's head over to there, where the Windows laptop sitting in front of Fernando. The first step in this is going to Kenwood's website. You're going to go to www.kenwood.com/USA/car. Once there, click on the support tab in the top right side. Come down to where it says software firmware updates. And then here in the middle of the page, type in your model number, DNX 996XR. And as you're typing, it'll go ahead and narrow the search field down. Click on it. Firmware updates right here. This was released on October 11th, 2019. That's the one we want. Click it. It's going to tell you basics about it. Improved CarPlay functionality, improved stability and performance. There's an instruction guide that you can download right here. And then scroll to the bottom of the page where if you select agree to download, it'll go ahead and start. Now, while this is downloading, you want to go ahead and take your thumb drive that you're going to be using and you want to format it to the computer so that there's nothing on it at all. So we'll launch the My PC, select format, select start. Everything's going to be erased. Select OK. Once it's done, select OK, close. Double click to open the folder. Just push this over to the side. We'll go back to our internet and we'll check to see if our file is done. It is. You want to make sure once it's downloaded that this is not zipped up. You can tell there's a little zip next to the file. It should automatically auto open. Copy it, go over to your thumb drive, paste it, and that's essentially it for what we need to do on the computer. This is just going to go ahead and download, then we can take the thumb drive out. Now we can just head out to the car and plug this guy in and update the radio. Put the radio in standby, which can be done by selecting your 9 key and then selecting standby. Take your thumb drive, put it into USB 1. It'll automatically pop up and ask you, there's an update, would you like to continue? Select yes. It's going to say preparing to update and update installed. Please do not turn off power. We have the car running right now.
While it's doing this, I'm going to go get a...
When the software is done, it'll automatically go ahead and reboot the radio. Select menu, setup, special software information so we could check the new application version to make sure that it did in fact update. You can also come here beforehand to see what your current application version is. So if you've had problems with that little pink VSS wire, have no fear, this update will fix it for you. That also means that some of the older vehicles that might want to add in wireless Android Auto or Apple CarPlay can now do it without having to worry about going and adding in some form of a speed pulse generator. The nightmare's over, people, and we can all move forward and have our wireless systems and not have to worry about it. Now keep in mind, like I said, if your car does have the VSS, go ahead and connect it because it will work better. You guys have a great night as always. We'll see you later next time. Bye.